Hey, girl. Hey. How's it going, girl?
It is a wonderful day in the neighborhood. I am happy to report that I'm almost ready for emo prom. The dress is all so close that I'm not going to be last minuting it like I
I mean, I
typically
don't
do.
believe you, but whatever.
It's true this time. I'm serious. It's true. All I got to do is put the zipper in, which only takes me like 10 minutes, and it'll be done.
Well, look at you. Look at you. I'm so
I
proud of
know.
you. I am proud. But I do have a question for you.
Okay.
Why you not someday to make you feel proud?
Well, I'm going to be doing a stand-up comedy show at the Latin Pride show on Sunday.
In Spanish?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's just called the Gay Ocho because it happens in Little Havana on like Ocho, Calle Ocho Way. So
Okay.
they call it the Gay Ocho Festival.
Okay, cool. Look
Yeah.
at you becoming a thing. Look, I'm proud of that. I am proud.
I love it. Nobody keeps me humble like you.
It's true. Girl, I am tired. I am
Really?
tired. Well, I went to the gymnasium today.
Oh, that's right. That's the thing you're doing now.
That's the thing I'm doing. And then I walked the dog, which is a thing that I did. That's why I'm a little late this evening. I
Oh,
faint
faint?
and swoon.
Oh my gosh. And spoon?
Faint and swoon.
Someone go catch Mims's fainting couch, please. Kids, go bring it over.
Just get my vapors because I've lost them.
Bring it, honey. Oh, the poppers will do. There you go.
Have you ever done poppers?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you like them?
No.
Okay. They give me a headache. One time somebody came. Have I told you the story?
Oh, there's more to the story.
There's more to the story. So back at the coffee shop back in the day,
Okay.
the owner of the coffee shop
Oh, okay. Yeah.
was like, hey, man, she really should try poppers. Like, no, I don't think I should try anything. But he came running out of the back room, shoved them in my face.
Was it Rush?
I think it was just VCR cleaner. But I was like, all it did was give me a headache. So I was like, no more poppers.
They don't give me a headache. But I don't know. It just I really have issues with anything that distorts my
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a problem I have, which is, but I was fine. I accepted it as a thing. So, that's really weird though.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Oh God. So who went home on the last drag race? Is something we need to talk about?
The one that won the week before.
Oh, Buff Asian.
The Buff Asian, yeah.
Yeah.
Buff Asian.
Well, that
should have been his drag name.
Buffet.
That should have been his drag name.
Oh my God. We solved it right there. We solved it.
He would have been miles more interesting just because they had to announce his name before every time.
I believe in RuPaul would said, and today I'm going to eat. It's Buff Asian.
Right? So many problematic adjacent things they could have said.
Yes. Maim.
Yes.
Speaking of problematic things, did you know we have a Patreon? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have another podcast?
What?
It's called Baking Sugar. It's a designing women podcast. You can get it wherever you get your podcasties. Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Did you know that we have merch?
What?
Dear listeners, I'm actually going to announce something. We have a new piece of merch.
Yes.
We have on a white shirt I made with a calligraphy pen. Well, don't get too excited. It says that's a racism with our symbol beneath it. Get your shirt. I put it on shirts, hoodies, all of those different things. Get it today at mimsandmaim.com.
We need to get a couple of those for some influencers.
My
or something.
dog is losing her GD mind right now. Her GD mind.
I can hear that. Ooh, I know. I'm gonna get one of those shirts for the preacher.
For which preacher?
The preacher that I used to babysit.
Oh yeah, that would be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Where was I at with this one?
5-star
do you know
reviews.
what I like? Do you know what I like? Do you know what I like, Maim? Do you know what I like?
5-star reviews. That's what
It's
you said.
5-star reviews. Dear listener, please leave a please leave us 5-star reviews. I absolutely love them.
Oh, that gibberish just reminded me. You remember Hubba Bubba Bubblegum? It was so good.
It was good. It was not as good as Fruit Stripe for the first 5 seconds.
Nothing beats the euphoria of the first 5 seconds.
Oh,
of Fruit
God.
Stripe.
Even the lemon. And I'm not the biggest lemon fan.
I wasn't either. She was not my favorite.
Oh, I liked her as a drag queen.
Oh, I didn't like her as a person.
Well, who cares about her? But, I will still say one of the best winners of Drag Race is still Priyanka. Like,
oh, yes.
Say My Name or
Yes,
What's My
ma'am.
Name, whatever it is. Like,
Yes, ma'am. That was written in the stars right there. Perfection. Priyanka.
This is season 2, episode 21, The Perfect Foil.
Oil.
Oilage.
Oil.
So we're at a poker game, Maim. We're at a poker game.
Poker game. Poker game.
See, you didn't get it when I said but you got poker game, whatever, And we're panning around to all the different people at the poker game. Okay. There's that guy. There's another that guy. There's a 80s woman. There's a guy.
There's so many of those.
I call him Sweat.
That he looks greasy all the time.
Well, in this scene, somebody sprayed his ass down with all of the mist. Just all of the mist.
They must have thought they were filming Flashdance.
Mm-hmm. Well, we look at Sweat's hand, and Sweat has a fuhoosh.
What?
A fuhoosh.
Are we not saying the words anymore because of Candace Cameron?
Full house.
Oh, okay.
Candace Cameron Marie. You've got to say her full name.
Okay, DJ.
Who was your favorite on that show?
Like, of all of the people on the show?
Yeah.
John Stamos.
Okay. So I know the person, Jodie Sweetin.
Yes.
I know the person she lost her virginity to.
What?
He went to the college that I went to and was friends with my horrible first roommate.
Oh, wow.
He smoked. He was shorter than you, Maim. Smoked like a freight train. He played one of their love interests in the show. I think he played Candace Cameron's love interest in the show. He was also the youngest kid on Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Good Lord, really?
Uh-huh. He's like, yeah, that was my raid to fame. You may think he's a murderer in this show.
Oh, I love those.
So Sweat has a few hairs, but Sweat keeps on raising. He's raising the pot. He's raising the money in the pot. Have you ever played poker?
Nope.
Okay.
I've never never actually.
Well, Baldy pushes him all in, which means all of his. Oh God, did you hear that? Because
I heard it sound.
okay, there was the TV went on downstairs, scared the pee out of me.
I would have been scared too, actually.
Well, my husband just came home. Anyway, Baldy pushes him all in. That means all of his money's in the pot. In case you
Got
know
it.
what that means. Okay.
Got it.
So we find out that Sweat has a little bit of a stutter, kind of like me. His is a little worse than mine, but
Yes.
he's got a stutter.
Yeah.
So Baldy has 4 jacks, but Sweat discarded a jack. Now, Maim, something you may not know, there are only 4 jacks in the entire deck.
I know how cards work. I've played
I
other
didn't
games.
know. What games did you used to play spades?
Like Go Fish.
Oh, you never threw down spades with us, did you? I don't remember you ever playing that.
I just said I didn't play a lot of card games.
I know. Were they of the devil, like Rihanna?
No, I just didn't think they were very interesting. I hate you right now. I hate you.
I think the entire island of Barbados, who she has single-handedly paid for the reconstruction, would argue that she may not be a devil. I could be wrong.
Well, I mean, but she was wearing red.
No, girl, it said she's black.
That too. I forgot.
So Sweat screams out, "I'm going to kill you!"
You should never shout that out because you'll probably
be a suspect. Yeah. So we're in Cabot Cove for a hot second.
Oh, okay, back to Cabot Cove. Cool.
A real hot second. So we've Aunt Mildred, that old woman who was in a couple episodes a while ago, is calling JB.
Oh, all right.
Well, JB has a cousin, Cal. It's her second cousin, probably 4th removed. She's never heard of this person. But he hasn't written to Aunt Mildred in 3 whole months. And he used to write monthly, and she is very concerned.
Oh, no.
So I know you're going down to Austin or Houston or wherever it was. Could you just stop over in New Orleans and see him? Just stop over.
Just because you're right there.
You've already planned this flight. Could you just change your flight to have a stopover in New Orleans?
Because that's a thing. It's a thing, apparently.
In the 80s, maybe it was. Who knows?
Maybe they had so many layovers, maybe.
The 80s were a magical time.
It was for cocaine.
Oh, too close. There we go.
What?
Oh, my I put my mic toward me and it was too close.
Oh, okay.
So we're in New Orleans.
Okay.
And Faith of Bagora, it's Mardi Gras.
And it is hardcore Mardi Gras too. It is just like,
girl, let me just tell you that coach passes by, that same coach with that same driver passes by 4 times. I know. And like the extras are in different positions holding themselves as they walk by. Oh, I gobbled that bullshit up with a spoon.
It's like the most unimaginative soundstage that you can imagine.
So we're inside of a building, and Baldy, his name is now Johnny. We know that. Johnny.
I love the gangster accents so much.
He's putting stuff in a safe.
Oh.
The girl's name is Kitty, which is short for Cassandra.
Cassandra, honey.
Cassandra.
Hey, Cassandra. Oh, hey, how you? How your mama doing?
So Johnny is a little upset with Cassandra.
Why?
Because he knows she's cheating. He grabs her face in a very weird way.
No, that's like domestic abuse.
Well, your Gil comes in. But his name later on changes to Gaston. I don't exactly understand this,
Maybe Gaston and Gil. Maybe Gil is short for Gastonil.
Gastonil, yes. My name's Gastonil.
Yeah, he has like two nicknames based on his full name of Gastonil.
No, man, that's just my first name.
Oh, oh, never mind.
My last name is Murder.
Spoiler alert.
Gastonil. If the dear listeners haven't figured this out by now, I don't think they're ever going to get it, babe.
I mean, if this is their first time listening, they might be surprised.
Well, tough took us.
Tough took us. I love.
I'm a little proud about that one.
I love that
Lord.
word. Tough took us should be on a shirt also.
Oh God, I'll draw a butt and do that. I'm getting used to this microphone. I've already hit it twice.
Yeah, you should do tough took us. Like do a little butt cheek and then like put like them in like little stickers, like tough and took us on the two cheeks. So it's like a little sticker.
You sure you don't want it like tattooed onto one of the cheeks?
Oh no, I like it better tattooed. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was going to do this, tough took us.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. I got you, boo. I got you.
We're artists now. We're
We're
artists.
not really, but we're pretending to be.
Make that into an NFT.
I don't even know how to do that, babe. I look to see if I can make like our sibling to an NFT. I don't know how to even start. It is such a fucking racket, babe.
And that's why the FTX Stadium is now called the Miami-Dade Arena.
Yup. So Johnny is like, "Hey, Gil."
Yes.
Gastonil.
Yeah.
Find out who she's cheating with. She only has eyes for you, Johnny.
That doesn't sound convincing. I don't know why. Something about
me,
that.
but mostly you.
Mostly you. I'm still not convinced.
So we're at another mansion.
Beautiful palatial mansion.
And the woman from Soap is there again. She's Rosalind. Her husband's in Congress.
She is a real, oh boy, talk about a buffet. That eating this
eating it up with that perm. That perm just gets drier every time. I hope it's a wig. I know it's not, but I hope it's a wig.
I hope so too.
Girl, we were watching that oh God, what's her name?
Tyler Perry movie.
No, Save the Last Dance. What's her name?
Julia Stiles.
Julia Stiles movie, the one where she marries a prince.
Okay.
She is in this. I hope it's a wig. It is brown, dark brown with like blonde streaks, and it's cut in like a long Karen haircut, flat to her head. Girl, it doesn't even look human hair. I hope it's a wig.
Everything you're saying sounds disgusting.
I know you love it, don't you?
No.
You're thinking about doing that for your next show.
No.
Doing that for your next show.
I mean, if I want a dry wig, I mean, I can just order it off Amazon now. If I wanted to get a dry wig.
I've seen some of yours saying, can use a little love.
What?
Well, I didn't say anything. What? Was that out loud?
Lies.
But she does love a blunt bang, doesn't she?
Yes, I do.
I was like, last time when I saw you at the stand up thing, I was like, "Oh, that bang's so blunt it can't even cut into cake."
Girl, that's how they do wigs down here. You know, what am I saying? That's how they do wigs down here. Style.
Is it?
It is.
Okay. But we're at Brad is the congressman.
Yes. Probably corrupt.
So he's got a lot of IOUs to Johnny, and Brad's like, "I'll just go back and get him." She's like, "Nah, bitch. I'm going to go. I got this, boo."
I mean, she didn't really say it like, "I got this, boo." She said it more like, "I got this, boo." It's
Uh-huh.
more like that. She's not happy about doing this.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
So we're at the motel, Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn, yes.
Whatever you want, I got it. Whatever you need, I got it. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. You can't see it, but I'm seeing you twerking in this chair.
Oh, I can see it. I
You
can see it in my mind. I can see it in my mind.
Here, I'll do a little chest twerk for you.
Nope, I don't need that.
There you
I'm
go.
good.
Why not? I don't think you're ready for this.
Jelly? No, I'm
My
off
body's
of
too
carbs.
bootylicious for you, babe. I wish I'd never had an ass. Anyway,
Oh my God.
even when I padded, I had a negative ass. That's because I
What?
didn't pad.
Oh, I was like, that's what I was like. Wait a minute. When did that happen?
So JB says, I have a reservación. I have a hablo reservación.
Did she say that they speak Spanish in the French Quarter?
Well, don't you remember? She speaks. That's right. Well, they do in Burbank. Anyway. Donde Craft Table. Donde Craft Services.
Donde egg salad sandwich.
Poor favor.
Spice?
No spice. No.
Un poquito?
No spice. No salsa. No. Oh, God. So I have a coworker.
Yes.
And he was talking about a Mexican restaurant in where my place is, because my manufacturing plant is in my manufacturing plant. The manufacturing plant I work at is in rural ass North Carolina.
Yes.
And he was talking to a Mexican woman, who was talking about all the best tacos around the city and all that stuff. Like she brought this up. And he was called the place a dump. Like the one that he went to, he called a dump. Like it's a little tiny hole in the wall. So
those are the best.
And I know, but it's like, it's a total dump. It's delicious. It's total dump. Later on, I was like, baby girl, I didn't put it that way, but I should have. Baby girl, you probably shouldn't refer to things as dumps because you don't know whose parents own what around here. Especially if you're talking to somebody who is, in fact, Mexican and is talking about the tacos. Just say, oh, it's a small place that's just got a door to the outside. White people.
Emphasis on the extra.
White people.
Jeez Louise.
So the reservation's actually for tomorrow, and the nearest hotel is in Baton Rouge.
Oh, that's not that far, right?
I was getting ready to sing Baton Rouge.
That's
I don't remember any of the words. What's his doodle? Garth Brooks.
Oh, that's right.
You don't like Garth Brooks?
He's all right.
Okay.
I was never a big fan of his back then. Even less so when he did the Chris Gaines album.
We've already discussed that. Let us move on. We're back at Johnny's. And there's a cardinal. Church, not bird. And we see he has a gun.
I love this. No, this part is great.
So now we're in the taxi. And the nice taxi driver's like, well, where should we go? Well, where should we go? You can't sleep here. I could take you anywhere, but you can't sleep here.
It was actually nice because it's almost like he actually considered letting her sleep there, but he's like, I'll lose my license. I was like, oh, that's nice of him.
White woman, you gotta go. You cannot stay here. I know you are just a simple lost white woman, but this black savior is not in business today.
Like, I can't do this today. I'm sorry. No.
So she's like, I have a relative's place.
Oh.
Let us go there and see what is going on.
Oh, all right. That sounds good.
So we're at the relatives, and ding dong, Avon calling. JB's at the door, and then this man appears.
Girl.
My husband and I both clutched our pearls. It was like, This in the 80s, someone got their steroid regimen right in the 80s.
Like, this was like real deal.
Yeah.
Once again, that's how I knew this was in California again, because I was like, this ain't no actual. They definitely did not do no on location shooting for this, because this boy is straight off of Muscle Beach.
Ain't he though? Like,
and he was actually handsome too. So it was like,
but we kind of like, well, what we could see from his face.
I mean, it was enough. It was enough.
He had eyes and a mouth, and that's all you need.
That's all I paid attention to.
Did you ever have abdominals?
No.
Okay, I didn't know.
No, I've never. It's even at my thinnest, like when I was like the what do you call it, the vegetarian. I don't think it's a thing that our family gets easily. Like I just don't. I mean, I remember when I was a vegetarian and like looked like I was dying. I think I had like a 29-inch waist. Or 28-inch waist, and even then it was flat, but yeah.
And how big's your waist now? You don't have to.
34, girl. 34.
Oh, you tiny. You petite.
34 on a 5'5" is not petite.
Shh, you petite.
Oh,
you
Lord.
Petite, girl. You petite.
Okay, Annie. Okay.
You petite. Have you planned any restaurants we're going to while I'm down there in 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
No, we're gonna wait till you get here so I can figure out what you would like to eat. You have
yes.
I know that, but like it can't just be yes. Like you have to have certain like.
There's one thing I can already tell you I want to go to, and it could be during the day.
Oh, okay.
I want ceviche from a cart.
Ceviche from a cart?
Yeah, don't they have like ceviche carts in like the? I thought they did. If not, that's fine.
I mean, you could get that at like the swap shop, maybe.
Okay, well then if it's not, but is it safe? Okay, then let's not eat raw fish from a cart that's not safe.
I mean, the other people there do it. I don't know.
Are we going to Little Havana at all and getting myself a coffee?
A coffee? I mean, technically, you can get that kind of coffee all over Miami. So,
girl, just take me anywhere.
Take me anywhere. Take me anywhere.
So there's a party.
Oh my God, I love a party.
There's a party.
I don't love parties.
JB, people are helping JB put on costumes, including a Mr. Sir Walter Raleigh. Yes.
Shout out to the homeland.
What? So
people that don't know geography have no idea what we're talking about right now. Like, what are they saying? I thought they were from like
he never even
America.
made it to the New World.
But the New World made it to him.
Pardon. Now I guess the new mic picked that up pretty well too.
It did.
Anyway, so JB asked Johnny if he's seen Cal, and he's like, "You don't even know where are you?" She drags Kitty in the office.
Yes.
The Cardinal Vishnu, who they can't pronounce correctly this entire time. It goes from Vishnu to Vishu to Vanshu to Verdishu to whatever. Cardinal
They're
V.
drunk.
Yeah,
They're drunk.
The entire episode.
Sure, it's Mardi Gras.
And he's like, "Hey, can you show me where Cal is?" And he just bows, kisses her hand, and walks away. Gil comes over. "Hey, yeah, he's here. Cyrano de Bergerac."
Oh, thanks, Gil, I guess.
Cyrano de Bergerac.
No, I heard you the first time. Thank you. Heard you the first time. Thanks. I'll find him.
If you didn't know, that's the one with the long nose who says the poems and that kind of bullshit.
Nope, I am a writer.
I never really cared for poems myself.
I'm a best-selling writer. I already
like
know what
limericks. I like limericks. I
don't want to hear your limerick at all. But tell us a limerick.
There once was I don't know any limericks. I'm just
You walked into that.
I did. I know. Do you know any limericks?
No.
Okay then. Oh God. So JB is over at the office, and Lady Macbeth, Macebeth, always remember Macebeth, leaves the office. I don't know how JB knew this was Lady Macebeth. She wasn't carrying a candle. Like, if she was carrying a candle, you would have known, but surprise, surprise, it's Rosalind.
Hey, girl, hey. You drunk too?
No, she looks very annoyed.
Yes, she does.
So JB's struggling to find Cyrano.
De Bergerac.
So the Cardinal leaves the office, and then Cyrano shows up.
Okay.
JB goes up to him and says, Cal, cousin Cal. I'm ignoring her. Cal, cousin Cal. I'm just ignoring her. He goes over to the door to the office and screams, I'm going to kill you, pulls up his sword and walks in.
Oh, this is all acting.
There's a knife fight. There's a knife fight. What, knife fight?
Why does it sound like you're doing Dolly Parton playing with her nails?
Can you hear it?
Slightly. They're not acrylic enough.
Jolene. Falls apart, don't it?
It does, girl. It does. Jolene died, girl. Jolene died.
Ain't no resurrected that sound. Anyway, they where are we at? Someone hits the floor.
What?
Gil comes around and opens the door. Jonathan is dead.
Oh no.
Not my Johnny.
Johnny, no.
I don't know why that got me, but it got me.
Sincerity, probably.
Probably. Johnny, no. Oh, God. Later on, we see death. Which we're watching an anime right now. Have you ever watched Nichijou?
Nichijou?
Nichijou.
I don't think so.
Nichijou, I believe. It's like the precursor to that other crazy ass little girl anime that's very sexual.
What?
Okay, I will send you the names of them, but you need to watch Nichijou on Crunchyroll. It's
Nichijou.
Yeah, it's a mess. It is a mess.
It looks awesome.
It is. It's a classic anime. Like it is one of the classics.
It's kind of like Mitsudomo-y.
I don't know what that is.
It's about the three little triplet sixth graders. Have you seen that one? Oh, well, gosh, that one's terrible. No, it's great, but it's hard to recommend it to people because you're like, I don't want people to think that I'm weird because this is a very weird anime. But it's very good.
So Johnny, we're in the room, and Johnny spelled out Cal in blood.
Oh no! So Cal did it.
Well, JB's like, excuse me. She's talking to the police. Have you seen that the Fernadents may be deleted? The what? The Fernadents, the dents that the furniture makes. The Fernadents. So they moved the couch back, and there was blood behind it.
What?
There's a letter opener missing. And we meet Lieutenant Edmund Guerre,
who sounds like he literally just came from France, which I don't understand.
Well, that is the native accent of New Orleans.
I've met a lot of people from New Orleans. And nobody's ever sounded like a French person before.
I know. They all do. How dare you lie to me?
Like Cajun, sure. Like a little bit of Creole, yeah.
Our high school U.S. history teacher one time thought that was her name, remember? Okay.
It took a second for me to be like, wait, oh.
Da 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 da.
We were so gay.
We were
school.
so gay. You know, she would have been the most comfortable with us coming out to her. Like,
Yes.
of all the people.
Yes.
Does Big Sister Maim still talk to her?
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, she's still very close to my family.
I figured. Like,
Yeah.
do you ever see her?
I mean, I'd have to go back to Statesville.
She one time asked me if I was from Alabama. I'm like, I sound like all these other assholes around here. Why do you think I'm from Alabama?
Well, now that I think about it, though,
Don't think too hard. We don't have very much time in this podcast.
There is a client that I work with that he's from Alabama, and you do actually. There are certain words that you say that do sound just like him. So, but just much like you, very smart, but the accent just washes it away.
I know, it's great. I love it. I love it. JB is like, I just came here to see Cal. Oh, he owns this property, but he doesn't live here. Oh, okay. I see.
Oh.
I see. Oh, God. Sorry. Gil's like, hey, if you should go tell your cousin to get out of town. He lives right across the street here.
Gil, I thought, although
What?
your voice is very gravelly, sure, but I thought you were more of a northern character.
It's a me, Gil. If you could please. Gil Gaston Nil, murder. Italian with the French accent. You kill me, Smalls.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're at Cal's. He's got lovely little pictures of butterflies, or pins of butterflies everywhere.
Lovely pictures and pins of butterflies. Lovely.
He is passed the F out.
I mean, he had a wild night.
Calcifer.
Who is you? Wait, warming up in my house. Who is you?
The police are coming. The police are coming.
Bitch, I said, who are you?
I'm Frank's wife. Remember Frank, your second cousin? Not even second cousin by blood. I don't even know if Mildred is related to Frank. Like, it is.
I felt like that was the blackest moment of all of this history show, is that explanation of why we're family. I was like,
the one at the dinner later on where she's like, I don't even know why I'm here.
Yeah.
So Cal leased out the building across, but don't tell Aunt Mildred. I won't if you won't, Maim.
Oh, I'll shh.
And Lieutenant comes in and finds the costume of Cyrano.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cal, you killed somebody.
Yeah,
buddy,
probably.
That's no good.
So we're at the lieutenant's office. We found out Cal was in debt.
Oh no.
She's asked point blank, did you kill him? No.
Oh, well, I believe him.
Okay. He went to debt gambling, Maim. Gambling.
Gambling is a terrible, terrible.
I'm going to Vegas in a few weeks.
Of course you are. Of course you are. You have to go there every once in a while, otherwise they'll forget you exist.
I think we're going to see a show. We're going to miss Donny Osmond by a week. I know, it's sad.
I would have
we're
loved
probably
a live stream from that.
I think we may see Piff the Magic Dragon. Do you know who that is?
No.
He was on America's Got Talent. He's a magician who's super cute. Like he's a cutie, as long as he's wearing his dragon outfit.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what happens to people when they win that show?
They go to Vegas. Yeah, they get a residency in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've always wondered what the whole
Hmm.
point of that show was.
It's for Heidi Klum to go, oh, that's amazing.
That's what I thought. So that's nice to know that they get a prize out of
Oh,
it. Ew, don't do
oh.
that.
But
Don't.
this
No,
one,
that's better.
oh.
That's better.
Ooh.
No. The more you do that, the more
I'm
David the
sorry.
Gnome.
You did not make the cut.
I will say though, I
Uh-huh.
kind of now I'm gonna be a little bit addicted to you making Heidi Klum faces because when you do it, it looks like David the Gnome, and I'm sort of into it. Yeah, sort of into it.
David the Gnome does Heidi Klum. That's a porn nobody knew they wanted.
Still don't want it.
One day you're in, and the next day you're out. I'm sorry.
You're out. Oh, Heidi.
Maybe I should go as Heidi Klum for Halloween one year.
Ooh. But like Heidi Klum as Heidi Klum or Heidi Klum in like one of her outfits.
Oh no,
from-
Heidi Klum is Heidi Klum. Like I'm
Okay.
wearing a short white square dress that's belted with like the straight blonde hair down. And like so much makeup.
Yeah, that sounds
So
about right.
much makeup.
Sounds about right.
Have I told you how much makeup I'm wearing?
I think he said so
And I'm going to talk
much?
about how a lot of how I like to look a little sexy sometimes. I don't know why I just did that accent, but that's where we're at now.
That sounded a little too close to your grandmother. Just a little bit. I'm like, it's like I'm uncomfortable now.
So he threatened Johnny, threatened to take the house away, because with IOUs, like because he owed that much money.
He's got so many IOUs out there.
Well, now we meet Mitch the lawyer.
Mitch, hey.
There's a lot of Italians in this city.
I know. Once again, this is French Quarter. I guess you know
the Italians in this place. The Italians in this place. The Italians in this place.
Hey, we know.
So Rosalind, we pan to Rosalind approaching Kitty. It's like there's $27,000 ruble dollars in IOUs, and I will pay face value for them. The police didn't find them, and Rosalind's like, you know what? I know that I know where they are.
Yes. Wait, I think
I have one more question for you, Kitty. Did you sleep with my husband?
Oh, who's your husband?
I don't know. I think that
once again, I
think
want that
Little Miss
woman to
Pussy
win.
got around. If you,
I want her to win the Emmy Award for this performance. That's all I'm saying.
so we're at a restaurant now. Well, she says no. I only had eyes for Johnny and me.
Who said that? Who was that? Is someone else in the house?
Yes, we're at the restaurant, and it's JB and Lieutenant, and JB's like, "Well, Mitch came to see Cal," and Lieutenant's like, "Mitch is a gross."
Is a gross?
He's a gross. He's a gross. He paid off or intimidated all the witnesses. And Cal, what? Oh yeah, and JB's like, "Well, Cal was framed, so whoever did it would get off free. Obviously, if he is that corrupt, that's what's happening."
Wow.
JB, my dear, why don't you just eat? We don't really do anything here, but we eat.
Oh.
Would you like some Béarnaise sauce?
Oh, Béarnaise sauce? What?
I sound like I'm in Ratatouille.
How did you know? You did, actually.
It's hilarious how not everybody did French accents. Like in Ratatouille, like Janine Garofalo commits to that bad French accent, and other people just know.
I mean, that's part of the charm of it.
Is it a charm?
That's still one of my absolute favorite ones.
What?
Ratatouille.
Have you ever seen the YouTube video of Amelie. I'm not
What do you
big
mean?
enough to fit on your Blu-ray. You can find me on DVD, Amelie. Okay, I'll have to send you this.
What?
It's hilarious. It's nonsense. It's like 2 minutes of nonsense about Amelie.
Okay. I've never heard of that before.
So we're at Mitch's now in his office.
Hello, Mitch.
And Rosalind's there too. That girl gets around.
She does. It's like she's got frequent driver miles.
Her number one thing is to get those IOUs, and if he does, you're going to get a new job, girl.
Whoa, that sounds like a threat.
No, it's a promise. Like he's going to get like a nice big new job if he can get the IOUs for her. Yeah.
But do we really trust her?
Yes.
Oh.
She's financing everything.
That's true. That lady got a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
She got a lot.
I mean, she owned a magazine in the previous episode, so she's rich.
She should have hired Harry to investigate her husband. The spinoff we didn't know we needed.
I know, right? I can't wait to find it somewhere. Harry McGraw on the law. Harry McGraw on the law.
So weird.
So JB's in the office, right?
Okay.
Of course, because she won't see Midge. And Rosalind comes out. She's like, Rosalind, dear, wasn't that you? Wasn't that you at the party? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, absolutely. You were letting me, but no, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, girl, I that was not me. I don't know who you got me mistaken with somebody else.
I do not know who you are or where you have been or who you were talking to, but it was not me.
It wasn't me. Wasn't that song? It wasn't me. Something like that. It was like
wasn't me.
That's it. It was hip-hop
Shaggy,
song.
wasn't it?
I don't know. Probably. It sounds like a Shaggy song.
Yeah. So JB comes and talks to Mitch. And she's like, are you really looking after Cal when you've got the wife of Congressman here also with you?
Whoa. I don't like these accusations that you're throwing around.
Well, he also has got the most disgusting prop cigar throughout this entire... it's the same prop cigar throughout the entire thing.
I know.
I think it was probably so gross afterward.
It's got its own ecosystem on it by this point.
So we're back at the gambling hall.
Oh, okay.
And I'm playing the piano. Do 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 do.
Cal, I don't think this is like
That's not Cal. I'm Gil. Remember?
Whatever. Cal. 3 letters, ends in L. You're all the same.
Just because we're white does not mean we're all the same.
Are you? That spray tan's pretty suspect.
Ain't that the goddamn truth?
Mm-hmm.
So
he's Italian.
JB's talking or where are we at? JB's concerned about Cal. And I saw the congressman's limo, but I didn't see him here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What did we do? Oh, I also don't trust Lieutenant. That kid he was talking about who was knifed outside that we didn't mention earlier because Mims forgot to write it down.
Right. Yeah.
That was his son, and since then he has not trusted Johnny.
Oh my God, a cop with a vendetta. Oh no.
So we're at Cal's, and he has begun to call Aunt Mildred. And he lies a lot about being in the Amazon, blah, 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 blah.
He does, honey. I think he's trying to get more money out of her.
So he said that as he was leaving the party, Kitty ran up and said, he knows. And Gillifred brought him home.
What?
Yeah.
Everybody's up to no good. Everybody's up to no good and doing wrong and doing bad things.
Hold on just a second.
Up in the French Quarter. You better get some dimes and some nickels because the quarter's going down. I'm sorry.
You better get some dimes and some nickels, y'all, because the quarter, it's going down.
Why do you leave me a few seconds to do things like that? I don't know why.
I
don't
don't,
know.
I don't, I don't know why you just don't. I don't, I,
I thought
ay.
I thought that wasn't that bad. I mean, I could see that in like a 70s funk song.
So Cal also remembers that the congressman signed an IOU while he was there.
What? Everybody is
The
in his
plot,
pocket. Everybody.
I mean, we already knew about that, but the
I know,
plot
but
has
everybody's
gotten
in this
thickened.
guy's pocket. Everybody's in his pocket.
So we're at Mitch's or the congressman's or somewhere now, and we find out that the congressman is going to offer Mitch a job because Congressman's going to get a divorce after the next election.
Ooh, does his wife know this?
Not yet, girl. He needs to be bankrolled, and he's going to take all that IOU money and hand it right over to Cassandra.
Whoa.
Kissapus.
Kiss the puss.
Kiss the
Kiss
puss.
the puss.
Kiss
Come
the
on
puss.
now.
Kiss the puss.
Come on, kiss the puss. Come here, my little kiss the puss.
So we're at the restaurant, and the lieutenant says it's Lieutenant JB, and he's like, I didn't find any IOUs. JB's like, but you had a motive. Johnny found out and stabbed your son. You found it was Johnny who stabbed your son. And he's like, I wasn't at the party. She's like, yeah, you were Cardinal Virginie. And he's like, no, Cal definitely did it. And he did JB. That's when JB goes into the tirade about not my cousin's Frank's cousin, but I don't even know how he's related, blah, 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 blah. All right, girl, we're finally going to wrap this up like only JB can. No more running around. Everybody's at the gambling house, okay?
Okay.
So we figure out what happened before. Johnny was alive. Kitty had a cut lip because she hit him, or he hit her. They hit each other, whatever. I ushered Cal out. Rosalind was in the study. No one was in there then. No one was in the office then. Lieutenant went in. Johnny wasn't in there. JB's like, but his body was hidden behind the sofa, you morons. So Cal comes in, dressed up, and reenacts the scene.
Yes. Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
So they go into the study, and they're like, let's sword fight here. So JB hands Gil a sword. All right, we're going to sword fight. Click, 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 click. Hold on here. Let's get our sword fighting together.
Oh, no.
I think I may have a new job in sound effects before too long.
A Foley artist, it's called. A Foley artist.
I would like to thank the Academy for considering me.
Sorry, Miss Mims. Can you
I'm
step
a white
out?
man. I should be able to get it. Oh,
Miss
no.
Mims, I'm sorry. You have
I'm
to
a white
step
woman.
outside. Yeah, you have to step outside. I'm sorry, Miss Mims. Sorry.
Damn it.
Tom Cruise is waiting for you. He's going to take you to the Scientology Center for evaluation.
I'm surprised you've never done that. That feels like a cult you would have joined, Maim.
What? I never liked L. Ron Hubbard books,
Oh, God.
and I tried some of them.
So the lieutenant's like, I don't know what you're talking about. This proves it was Cal. And so Cyrano takes off his mask, and it's the congressman. JB asks for... There you go. I was waiting for it.
I know.
So I was just going to keep on going so I can eat. So JB asked for the photos. And she's like, also, Gil Deary, could you go down to the street and get them out of the car? Because photos are in the car. The office door is locked because it was locked from the outside. He goes in the costume and get the key. And everybody turned around because he knew where the keys were. He was left-handed. And he's the only person that JB told was Cal was her cousin.
But
And when he said, Cal, go get Cal, because he and Kitty were in love.
Oh, it was done out of love.
So we're back at dinner.
Okay.
Cal's grateful that the IOUs are gone, and like he's rented the place out to a lady who's doing some sort of escort service. Do 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 do. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you enjoy this episode?
I did. It's ridiculous.
It really is. It really, really is.
Her on location ones are always so silly.
They are. Maim, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Sure. Hello, dear listeners. It's Auntie Maim's favorite relation. If you'd like to follow me on my socials, that's at Auntie Maims with an S. If you'd like to find me in real life, I perform all over South Florida, but every Thursday you can find me hosting Amazing Colossal Karaoke at Killy Rydell on South Beach. Some Saturdays you'll find me performing with the Villain Theater, Improv, and Stand-Up Theater, which is in Midtown. And you can also find me hosting the Black Market, which is a bi-monthly crazy event with drag and bands and all of that fun stuff. And lastly, I'm one of the anchors of the It's Happening Out Network's talk show. It's a queer-led talk show, which you can find out more at It's Happening Out on Google and all of your social platforms. How about you, Mims?
Hey, y'all. I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me online at Divine Miss Mims. Hey, Maim, I know I mentioned this in the other podcast, but I'm going to tell these listeners too. Dear listeners, I'm going to start streaming. I will have a schedule up soon, and you'll be able to find me on Twitch at Divine Miss Mims. I have a bunch of old Nintendo games. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to play them. I'm going to start with the DuckTales game. We'll see how that goes. If Maim ever wants to, put it on the side while she's working, that would be great. So I at least have one person watching my crazy ass. Doesn't even have to have the voice on, just watching me and semi-drag playing a game.
Gosh, yeah, while I sew. Oh,
yeah, I mean
it.
it's probably gonna be mostly Thursday nights the night that I do it. So
oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have Patreon? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com, Mims Maim, you can throw some money at Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have another podcast?
No.
It's called Baking Sugar. Dear listeners, it's a Designing Women podcast. Get it wherever you get your podcasties. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have merchandise?
No.
Dear listeners, if you go to mimsmaim.com, you can buy yourself a nice shirt. In fact, we have a new one that says, "That's a racism." Get it now.
Hashtag.
That's a racism. I should put that on the back. Well, these are already done. Hey, but I also have it in sticker form and on a mug. So, yeah.
Let's go find some Confederate statues.
Hey, Maim, do you know what I like? It's not Confederate statues.
You love fluffy, fiery, feisty 5-star reviews.
That's right, dear listeners. If you would like to leave us a 5-star review, I'd really love it. It makes me happy in all my parts. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you have anything else to add?
No.
What? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going because you said you didn't have anything else to add, and then you were going to. What are you saying?
I forgot what I was going to add now, so it's
okay.
Fine.
Good, because you are an add-on. Why don't you just say goodnight, Maim?
I mean,
bye, y'all.